See the video of those two UK influencers fighting and how the girl ran the car over the next girl over a man? Now you're arrested and being charged for attempted murder over a man. I know you motherfucking lying. I know this is not the motherfucker y'all are fighting over. This is the man that's worth spending the rest of your life in prison for? I'm begging you crazy bitches. If you find out that me and you are talking to the same dude, please do not try to off me. Just come to me and let me know and I will block him on everything. Because the way some of you are so willing to throw away your freedom, your life, and everything that you have ever worked for over some dick that dime a fucking dozen, it's genuinely scary. So please let me know and I will step to the fucking side.
Now this 29-year-old woman has thrown her entire life away for doing something stupid. Bruh. But what else is new?
I think fighting over a man, like physically getting into an altercation, is something that I would not even wish on my worst enemies. So we have Rielle, who is a UK influencer hairdresser who ran over her friend, Klaudia Glam, last night after they allegedly fought over a rapper by the name of Twin S. That level of pick-me-shot is something that I never want to face for me or my girls, period. And unfortunately, guys, so sadly, the girl who got run over, Klaudia, has been pronounced dead. This really breaks my heart because I don't feel like things should ever get to this level over things that are so fickle. And I think what frustrates me is that when you are someone that does not know how to regulate your emotions, these tend to be the results. Nobody ever goes into a situation or a fight thinking they're going to kill somebody. But when you are somebody that has a rage to that point, you end up doing things that you're going to regret after. Now sister girl is in prison. Now she's in prison. Now she is facing a life sentence because she's killed a person. And I think if anyone should take a lesson from this, it is never worth fighting over a man.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is your man, Brandon Gio, one half of Residual Impact. Hey, yo, check it. I was just casually scrolling down my Twitter feed or X or whatever the heck you want to call it. And I just happened to come across this video that was very disturbing. And I tried to get to the point to where it's like, okay, if they actually show this car running this girl over, I'm not going to watch it. And I wasn't quick enough. And I saw the whole thing. Bruh. Now this 29-year-old has thrown her entire life away. I am not playing that on YouTube. I can't play it on YouTube. So this is RielleUK, Instagram model, somebody who I actually used to follow on Instagram years ago. And when I first saw the video on Twitter, I didn't recognize the girl. I didn't know who she was. But then I found out that she was arrested, as she should be. And I'm like, wait a minute, she looks very familiar. So initially, again, when I saw the video, I didn't plan on talking about this because it's a very dark topic. But when I saw who it was, I'm like, yeah, we gotta discuss this one because this is very scary. Knowing that some people just really don't care. They do not care.
Hello again. A 29-year-old woman has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder after 3 people were hit by a car in central London. The 3 were injured, including one who sustained life-changing injuries. Our correspondent, Anjum Pierbakos, has more from the scene.
I'm here in central London on Argyle Street, where a collision took place in the early hours of this morning at about 4:30, resulting in 3 people suffering serious injuries. A woman in her 30s is now in hospital in a critical condition. A man has also experienced life-changing injuries, and a woman in her 30s has also experienced some minor injuries as a result of the collision. A 29-year-old woman has been arrested on suspicion of attempted murder, and the police are appealing for witnesses or people who have heard or seen anything and were in the area at the time. The cordon behind me also includes a car which is in the cordoned off area, and police are in the area, and there is no public allowed to cross through this particular busy part of London here in Argyle Street.
And I'm not going to lie, you know, years ago when I followed this girl on IG, it's because she looks good. I was led by lust. We've talked about that here on the channel multiple times. So if you guys haven't seen any of our videos on it, go ahead and check them out. We're going to keep making more because this is something that a lot of us are plagued by. Men more so than women, but women are plagued by it too. Enough is enough. If you guys have made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. It's completely free and it goes a long way.
Also, don't forget to leave a comment because we like to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all think. Is the video good? Does it suck? Did you learn something from it? Just say hello. Put a smiley face. I don't care. Just write something. Interact. Communicate. We like those things.
Now back to the video. And her victim, a woman who I can't find her age anywhere, but I'm assuming she's in her 30s. I've seen reports saying that she was in her 30s, but her victim goes by the name Klaudia Glam on Instagram. And I've never seen this woman a day before in my life, not even on Instagram. I don't recognize her at all. But after the initial hit, there were reports saying that she was in critical condition and taken to the hospital in critical condition, fighting for her life, essentially. I've seen several reports while I was researching this topic saying that she had passed away at the hospital. So whether or not either of those reports are true, I'm sure Rielle is going to go away for quite some time because that video, again, was atrocious. It was just very evil. Evil is the best word that I can use to describe it. Because, wow. But yeah, this is a crazy story brought to you by an evil act. Rielle was arrested for drink driving. And, over in the UK, their charges are a little bit different than they are over here in the States. So instead of saying drunk driving, they call it drink driving. But a lot of people that night, I'm sure, were intoxicated, including Rielle. So no telling what was going on in her mind since she was under the influence. But that's why a lot of you guys out there got to be careful. When y'all are going out and y'all are doing your thing, y'all are having a good time, whatever the case may be, y'all got to know your limits. Some of y'all don't even need alcohol at all. But for those of y'all who do want to partake in a little bit, know your limits, man. Because some of the stuff will not have you thinking right. As in this case right here. Her IG model career is over. She threw all of that away. Now, apparently there were rumors that the women were fighting all over a man, but there was a video that was put online by a friend of Klaudia saying that those rumors were just that. They were rumors and they weren't true at all. They were fighting over some other dumb stuff, but it wasn't over a man. Check this out.
So when I talk about the situation, I'm not talking about hearsay. I'm not talking about through the grapevine. Klaudia is my friend at the end of the day. When I'm saying about certain things, I'm being vague only because I don't need to go into so much detail. I only need to say the surface of what has happened. I don't need to go into her whole lifestyle. I don't need to go into certain things. I have respect for her, her friends and her family. You know what I mean? So when I'm saying this is not about man, it's not about man. I'm explaining the fact that this all stemmed from a very long time ago. This is not something that happened a week ago or recently. This all stemmed from Klaudia unfollowing Rielle. And Klaudia not liking Rielle, and Rielle messaging her, coming on a whole, why did you unfollow? This is all stuff that, the fact it even got to this, Rielle has always had issues with people in London. She has issues with a lot of people, and they're all separate people for different reasons, because she always feels like she has to come in an environment and step to people for absolutely no reason. Like, this needs to be a warning to people in a way of people are going to envy you sometimes for absolutely no reason, and you have to protect yourself in so many ways. Like, her spirit is so rotten, and even what she posted hours before she even done what she done. Shows you the type of person she is. Like, all of this stemmed from, like, these got going back and forth from way back. Like, this is not something that's just popped up now. So it's just a bit annoying when I'm seeing all of this, like, talking about man. It's not about that. And I even know who spreaded that rumor. I can't even lie. I have no respect for it, because this is not about you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why are you making this about you and about girls fighting over you? That's not what it was about. It was never about that.
So yeah, you heard the friend. It wasn't over a man, but at the end of the day, this was all over some petty bullshit. It was nonsense. Being ran over by a car. She wasn't just hit by a car. She was ran over. The wild part about this is there was a video of Rielle speaking on mental health. And this video was going around social media not too long ago. And for her to speak on mental health and then all of a sudden crash out is wild. Very wild.
You know, it's so difficult for them to differentiate who's like actually mentally ill and who just takes the piss, because mental health is one of them things where you could look absolutely fine and be fighting for your life in your head. Like, you could literally be fighting for your life, and you could have so much other things going on and you could look fine, like, i.e. me. The amount of things I have going on at the moment, not to delve too much into personal stuff, because I do post everything on here, but I don't post a lot of things, believe me. Like, I just think that's crazy. So just be nice to people when you see them on the roadside or passing by or in work or in the gym or just wherever you're going. Just be thoughtful for what people are actually going through in their heads, because it's not easy to be inside your brain sometimes. Sometimes you are your worst critic, and like, you're just worst enemy sometimes.
Yeah, so the irony. She said she had some things going on in her head that she didn't quite speak about, but maybe she should have. Maybe she should have spoken to somebody. Maybe she should have spoken to somebody professionally. I know some people out there, they don't believe mental health is a real thing. Some people do believe it. No matter what, the things that you have going on in your mind, I don't think it's healthy to really keep it in there. You need to find a way to get it out somehow, whether that's in a journal, whether that's by speaking to a close friend or family member, or whether that's speaking to somebody professionally, especially if you have insurance and you don't have to pay for it. Why not go talk to them? I don't know. But this all could have been avoided. And now you have all these lives that are ruined. So, be careful, guys. Ladies, gentlemen, fellas, be careful. Number one, stop letting lust control you. Because the same way I was following this girl on Instagram, I see a lot of my friends who I follow on IG and that I know in real life, they follow her too. And it's all, the fact that we were led by lust. And some dudes out there, I know some of y'all want to go out there and smash just because she looked good. If it wasn't for an incident like this, some of y'all probably would have came across her if she came to the States. And, just by looking at her, you'd probably be like, yo, I'm trying to hit that. Maybe some of y'all would have actually tried to talk to her. Who knows? Y'all got to stop being led by lust, because you never know what's going on in these ladies' minds. You never know what type of demons they're fighting. You never know what type of spirits might be on them. And you're just led by lust. You're led by thinking with the smaller head than the larger head. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out. Stop gassing these girls' heads up. A lot of fellas have made Rielle super famous because of her looks and her body. And you got all these guys out here just lusting after her and gassing her head up, following her, liking, comments, sliding in her DMs, all of that. Fellas, cut it out. You are giving these women so much attention that you are letting it get to their heads. This woman, according to Klaudia's friend, this woman fought with Klaudia over unfollowing her on social media. What type of nonsense is that? Some of y'all take social media way too seriously, and y'all really need to go outside and touch some grass. But that's all I have to say for today's video, man. This, again, is a very, very sad story, and I don't wish anything like this on anybody. So, again, fellas, stop being led by lust. Ladies, you too, because there's a lot of women who have hyped her up and followed Rielle and, gotten in her DMs, I'm sure. And whatever the case may be, like, stop hyping these IG models up. And then, of course, number two, check on your strong friends. Check on your people, period. Because you never know what anybody's going through. And if you see them out and about and they about to fight with somebody, intervene. Because there were so many times in that video where somebody could have intervened and stopped all of this from happening. And Klaudia would have still been alive. But that's all I have to say for today's video, guys. Thank each and every single one of you guys for watching. I can't leave without saying where you are today is a residual outcome of the thoughts you had in the past. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hype the video. And don't forget to drop your comments below. We got to talk about this one. All right. Till next time. Peace.